Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Xunity, and I'm here to touch up on a more serious matter, debate, whatever you want to call it. First off, how are y'all doing? How you doing? I'm doing great. But for some strange reason, my Turtle Beaches aren't picking up that great, so I don't know how it'll turn out, but whatever. I haven't played Homefront in forever, so I can't tell you how old this gameplay is. Very, not really, but like it's about a couple months old, so whatever. Um, oh yeah, and that matter is the economy. Uh, First, I've been getting a ton of comments saying, "Hey, Unity," well, like not a ton of comments, but like inbox saying, "How, man, dude, your stuff is great, but your video quality isn't that great and stuff like that. You need HDPVR." Or some people just don't like me, like and that's fine. But the whole HD PVR situation comes in with the economy. But like, all right, guys. First off, let me just say, you guys, you know how on like news networks like CNN or Fox, they say how, oh, the economy is like we're in a recession and it's so bad. It's not really that bad as they make it out to, seem. Um, Actually, the economy, it's not so much as the economy is bad as the choices that we're making. Okay, so a couple years ago. Say, well, for instance, you wanted to be a nurse. Okay, great. And you have your job and you can do it until you quit or you die. But now, everyone wants to go into the field of nursing. So, they're going to take the smarter people, and if there's like an old person and a young person and they're both the same smarticles, uh, well, guess what? They're, they're going to pick the younger person. So, it's basically what people major in these days. If you want to go back, if you're going to college and just like, hey, well, I want to major in this. Well, great, but you have to remember, like, say, well, for instance, you want to be a salesperson or sales representative, marketing person. Guess what? A ton of people are choosing that job. So great, that's a great career. Too bad if you get into it, you're not going to be in it for very long if someone comes and takes your position. If you can get into it and keep it, I applaud you. But the common enemy or the economy, as you civilized folks would say, it's not really as bad as you think. It's just that we all want to do the same jobs. If people would go for different jobs, like being a plumber, yeah, it pays a lot more than you guys think. Being a garbage man pays a lot more than you guys think. It's just that the garbage man, the only reason their job pays so much is it's a high risk job, and you guys may be like, that's not high risk. Think about it this way: you're going into the slums of a neighborhood where like people have dogs, like pit bulls and like guns and stuff like that. And you're a garbage man. Hey, I want to pick up your trash. Maybe I don't want you to pick up my trash. Shoot, or get him, Fido, or whatever. So you guys gotta realize it's it's a high risk job, or like the garbage men that ride on the back, they could fall off and die. You never know. So, but alright, so then that leads me to another thing. When people lose their jobs, they want to go back and work at places like Publix or Kroger or Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Great, but that's where everyone else is going. So, yeah, good luck keeping that job. So and this was supposed to be a story time with Xunity, but you know, uh, eh, I just needed to touch up on some stuff. Like, so now here's my position. I'm 14. I'm in school. School should be letting out in last week of May. So on June 1st is when I'm planning on going and getting a job. And I don't know why this video is messing up a bit, but whatever. Um, and if I can get that job, and then I'll be able to buy things. I'm planning on getting the iPhone 4, even though everyone's telling me, "Hey, wait for the iPhone 5." Yeah, I have to do some. It's a time limit that I have to do something in. So whatever. I know that you guys must be like, "Oh no, the iPhone 5, just wait for it." And I have to get it in a certain time limit. And I promise you guys, the iPhone 5 is coming out. I have to do my thing. But anyway, so with that job, I'm planning on having enough money to hang out with my friends over the summer because I don't really want to go anywhere over the summer. I like my friends enough to stay home. Um, I plan on hanging out with my friends. I plan on buying an HD PVR, things like that, buying some new games. Everyone's talking about Brink, but I don't really think it's that great. And before everyone like comes and shoots me, like no, it's just my opinion, you know. Whatever. People rather Homefront over Crisis. People rather Crisis over Homefront, but not really much people play it these days, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I've been preoccupado with Gears of War, so hopefully I can get that. Battlefield 3, I want to get that. But anyways, wait, I'm talking about the economy. Hold on. Let me think about other things to say about the economy. So, well, as I was saying, it's not really as bad as people make it out to be. And don't get me wrong, it's bad. But the only reason why people say it's bad, okay, this is what they hear. Oh, well, the US owes so much money to like China. Great. Well, guess what? If we pay if we paid back China all that money, that would mean that we'd have to stop sending them like or giving them orders, making in orders for them to make. So if we stop our business, they stop their business. If that makes any sense to you guys. If we try to pay them back, that means that they don't get any money from us and we're not getting any money from them. It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, okay, half the things, in fact, most of the things we have, made in China. Oh, great. But if we took all the money that we could pay back, if we got up all that money, guess what that would mean? We need to stop making orders. Which means we need to stop. And if you guys heard that, that was a motorcycle. But if you didn't, well, too bad. Um, that means that we don't give China our orders, as in we don't tell them to make like Skechers or whatever you have made in China. We don't tell them that, and that means that they can't make money off of us because we're not buying what they make for us, and we're not giving them back any money for profit. So that's so still U.S. great big superpower, so no one can say anything because uh we're still pretty strong. But you know, guys, the economy. People, your parents, you probably overhear your parents saying, "Oh my God, I lost my job because of the economy." Oh, you probably lost your job over the economy, but it's not the economy's fault. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. It's not the economy's fault. It's our civilization. It's all the people. It's the citizens' fault because they don't choose another job. You probably had that job before them, and they come in like they fire you and hire them. That's not your fault. That's not the economy's fault. That's those other people's fault that got you fired because they wanted that job, and the company sees them as being better than you. So, guys, don't just blame everything on the economy. Oh, I don't have enough money. Not the economy's fault. Uh, oh well, I can't put food on the table because the economy made me lose my job. No, the economy didn't make you lose your job. Other people made you lose your job. Or, I mean, if you want to count all the citizens as the economy, then go ahead. Then you can say the economy made you lose your job. But guys, you get like people really blow things out of proportion. It's not the whole economy. It's just people wanting the same jobs. If we all say over, all right, look, I know a ton of people want to be engineers. Be a plumber. They count. They don't they count? I think they count. I'm pretty sure they count. They count as engineers. And even if they don't, they get a lot of money. They get a lot more money than you would think. So, guys, you see all those disgusting jobs that like no one wants? Those are the jobs that are making a ton of money. It's it's just like sad to see how like a ton of all us people that could be making the money are not just because we're afraid to like go unclog a toilet or go reach your hand into someone else's body to save their life. I mean, you do it for your loved ones, so why wouldn't you do it for the money to save your loved ones? Why wouldn't you do it for the money to be put on the table? People, think about it this way. You see Jaws, he can count YouTube as a job because he's a kid. So, you know, he can count as a job. And plus, I'm pretty sure he said in one of his videos, like, he could he could he's paying his way through college. He bought himself a nice car, an extremely nice car. I think he said he could, after that, if he stopped making YouTube videos, he could like retire for like 2 years, and then after that have to work. So guys, I mean, there's so many job options, and now like everyone says, hey, if extras can do it, if seniors can do it, if Hutch can do it, why can't I do it? I'm gonna go out and buy myself an HDPVR. That's the economy. That's the citizens getting you back, because now everyone wants to do it, and so so seeing as everyone wants to do it, YouTube will only accept so many people. It's not like if you can look at me and look at like Paperbat. Okay, if you can watch an extremely good, high quality, and funny Paperbat VG video, why would you even take the time to look me up? Do you get it? Like, it's not like people are going out undiscovered commentator. Uh, nah, they're not doing that. They're like, ooh, who's in my sub box today? Oh, look, an extras video. Oh, look, a Woody's video. I'm gonna watch it because that's if those people were there before the economy demanded so much. Now you see people like, it's not Smosh, it's not Nigahiga. Who was it? I can't remember. But it's not Shane Dawson. Fred. Fred. Now, not really a lot of people watch his videos. They maybe subscribe to him, but they're like, Fred video, whatever. Because other people moved in and pushed him out. So, guys, I mean, hate to say it, but like we as much as we all like want to be YouTubers, we can't all do it, cause I mean, unless all the big YouTubers went out and like looked for undiscovered commentators and like gave them shout outs, but then like say, well, for instance, JLG did that, then that would mean that like everyone would go to them, and then soon after, like, video gaming would become the superpower on YouTube. No one would look up anything else, and it's just then old commentators would have to move out of the way for new commentators, and then eventually you'd be like, oh well, unsub, and you guys get it. It's not really so. I mean, as much as I would love for a big commentator to say, oh, look at this person. I know like there are hundreds on hundreds of people on YouTube who would love that. It's not gonna happen, so we have to make it happen for ourselves, but we can't do it unless we put our names out there. But then, oh wow, my phone's ringing. Hold on, let me see who it is. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I answered it. Hello. 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 Okay, no answer. Ugh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we have to put our names out there, but if we do that, we get so much hate, except for so much like. Everyone's gonna be like, oh well, you're gonna come onto this person's channel and like put your name out there, dislike their video. No, just look at the video. If you don't like it, leave the channel. But people don't do that these days. People feel obligated to be like evil to each other, like monsters to each other, which makes no sense. So, whatever. That's basically all I have on the topic. So, I'm a community, guys. I haven't even been paying any attention to this video. I don't even know. Is it like this is like a 16 to 20 minute long video, it seems, or 15. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop the commentary. You guys can listen to the rest of this video. I'm a community. Later, guys.
Marines, we're almost out of time. Objective Alpha secured. Charlie tracking you, Alpha Niner. Fox 1.